Man, doesn't it feel good to get a win? If doesn't it feel good to get a win, man? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MG Nozzle. I'm back again with another video. Today, we got the Philadelphia Eagles post-game show. Today, we got the Eagles versus the San Francisco 49ers post-game. We're going to break down the game, how I felt, our players in the game, and some other things. So let's get right into this video. But before we get into this video, let's make sure I hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you enjoy the content and don't want to miss anything, you could push the post notification bell. And like I said, comment down below your thoughts on yesterday's game. So, Sunday Night Football, the Eagles 8.5 underdogs. We come out of there with a win. Rodney McLeod, before the game, said he promised that we were going to come out with a win. And was he anything but correct? I mean, first off, I want to touch on our defense, man. This defense, going into this week, I was actually told by some of my friends, some of my good friends in the sports media community, that the Eagles came in this week as the number 5 defense. I didn't know that until I was told that. So, and then the way our defense played proved that. It proved that we are one of the most slept on defenses in the league. I mean, you got big play Slay, showing why that trade we made was 100% worth it. Our defensive line, man, Derek Barnett, most Eagles fans agreed on, if he doesn't have a good year this year, if Derek Barnett doesn't break out this year, we might have to move on from him, and he showed us why he should stay an Eagle. Josh Sweat came in with a nice sack on Nick Mullins. Cre'Von LeBlanc with the strip sack, or as he called it, the strap sack, Cre'Von LeBlanc with the strap sack. And then you got Rodney McLeod with the interception in the red zone, which stopped the Niners from scoring points, because that drive looked like the Niners were going to score points. I'm sorry, not Rasul Douglas. He's over in Carolina. But Rodney McLeod came up big with the interception. And then Alex Singleton, he's only on our special teams. He came in the game for another injury. Too many injuries, but he came in for another injury, the TJ Edwards injury. Alex Singleton, our backup linebacker, came in and got a pick 6. And this team, once again, year in and year out, show that next man up is the way we play. We had Avonte Maddox and Trevor Williams out, and we still came into this game knowing that we need a win and knowing we had to fight hard. We knew this game was going to be defensive. We knew this game was going to be rowdy. We knew we were going to have to fight for this win. We did just that, and we came out with a great win. Now, it's because honestly, with the way we won, I can't even give one player the game. I'm going to give 3 players of the game. Player of the game number 1 is hands down Carson Wentz. This man has dealt with all the heat all season long. Coming out of that Bengals game, they said, how could you beat the Bengals? How did you lose to Washington? You got torched by LA. How is Carson Wentz going to respond to the Niners defense, knowing that other defenses that he's had trouble with in the past, such as teams like Washington, such as the LA defense? How is Carson Wentz going to come into this game? And he came into this game ready to go. First off, I want to say, like I said, I'm not the guy to make excuses on this channel, but anyone who watched that interception knew it wasn't his fault. It was tipped at the line. That was not his fault whatsoever. I'm not going to blame that on him. Yes, that does count as interception on his record, but that is just not his fault. The play was meant to be incomplete. The Niners defender made a great play. I believe that's Al-Shaair. The outside linebacker made an exceptional play, and that's just what happened. That was not his fault. Like I said, got tipped at the line, and the Niners made a great play. Props to them. But that wasn't Wentz's fault whatsoever. We came on. Carson Wentz, the next drive, read option, touchdown. Carson Wentz could have had a 30-yard sack, turned that into a 15-yard completion, which also got added. That play got added to it on the penalties on that same play. That was a big play to Boston Scott when he could have got sacked, threw a 15-yard pass to Boston Scott. And then the touchdown, man. The touchdown to Travis Fulgham, the practice squad member who also just got picked up. When I bring up the next man up mentality, Travis Fulgham used that, and that timing on that pass, the catch, him able to get his feet down and hold the ball, the concentration is phenomenal. Travis Fulgham made a great play. Carson Wentz put that ball where only Travis Fulgham can catch that ball. And Carson Wentz, he didn't have the best game, but he kept fighting until he had no more fight left on him. Carson Wentz, another play on why he's one of the players of the game. When Jalen Hurts was in the game and Carson Wentz was moved to tight end, that block he put on, he was physical on the block, did not let his man get anywhere, and gave him a little football shove at the end of the play when the play was over. That's the grittiness I would love to see in my quarterback. And that's why Carson Wentz is one of the players of the game. Next player of the game is Rodney McLeod. This man was everywhere on the field today, getting tackles from the secondary, getting interceptions, getting tackles in the run game. Rodney McLeod was everywhere today. And I wrote an article at the Philadelphia Sports Chronicle. You can find that link in my Instagram at mgnosh27. I wrote an article for this Philadelphia Sports Chronicle. I said Rodney McLeod going into this year will be one of the sleeper guys on our secondary, on our defense. Obviously, you got Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Big Play Slay, all of that. But nobody was talking about Rodney McLeod when they brought up this Eagles defense. Rodney McLeod showed up and showed out today. And like I said, you can't play better than that. Got an interception, got some good tackles from the secondary, good tackles from the run game. And that's why he's one of the players of the game. He played phenomenal. And if we can get that out of Rodney McLeod week in and week out, this defense will be something special. And another player of the game, I just brought his name up a few minutes ago, Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett, our first-round pick at number 14 when the draft was in Philly. We talked about all offseason. Derek Barnett has to have a good year here because this will be his last year if he didn't. Well, this is a coming-out party for Derek Barnett. This man had a half sack, some key tackles. He was disruptive on a lot of plays. A lot of play-action plays and misdirections were blown up because of the pressure that Derek Barnett was bringing tonight. Derek Barnett, like I said, had a half-sack, key tackles. But one of the things that people don't talk about in this league is the pressures. Pressures that Derek Barnett brings. Nobody else brought that for our team yesterday. I mean, Brandon Graham did have some key pressures and other guys, but the pressure that Derek Barnett brought to the table was exceptional, and I love the way Derek Barnett played yesterday. And, man, that's why those players of the game all played phenomenal, exceptional, and they fought to the end. And I just want to say, I know the NFC East hasn't been good this year, but nonetheless, we do lead the NFC East. I just want to say, first off, no matter how much heat I get for saying this from Cowboys fans, y'all should be 0-4. And that's not even me talking trash. Even if I was a fan of the AFC team, everybody knows Dallas. Dallas fans themselves know that y'all should be 0-4 if Atlanta just picked up the onside recovery. But you know, things happen, and y'all did get the win. Props to y'all. But I just want to say, we lead this division. This division is now in our control. If we win next week, we are in better control of the division. And I'm proud of our team for understanding that and going into this week fighting, because that's what I want. That's what I wanted. All I wanted us was to fight. Team, nobody ain't give us a chance. The Vegas polls ain't give us a chance. Like I said, we was the 8.5, 9-point underdogs, and we came out, man. And like I said, bro, we keep playing with that fight, that defensive intensity, and Carson Wentz continues to turn around his season and play phenomenal and play with fight like he did last night. Carson Wentz will be good, the defense will be good, and this team will get some W's. But next we got Pittsburgh this upcoming week, so we got to focus on them now. Celebrate the win last night, and today we got to turn our faces and make sure we're ready for Pittsburgh. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like, comment down below what you thought of today's game or yesterday's game. Hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And if you want to, I'd appreciate if you share out the channel to any others, friends, family, sports fans around the world. It's your boy, G Nas, the Return continues, and I'm out. Peace.